Hey. So Aryan Dennis here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. So a new channel, no, a new video. What? Anyways, welcome back to a new video. So today's video is basically I'm gonna give you a story time because I want to post something before I head out to CXC. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a story time on 3. I'm gonna tell you a horror story. I'm gonna tell you an embarrassing moment in my life, and so yeah, I know you guys are probably thinking like, why are you so hot and sexy and handsome?
Who said that?
Hi guys, so I had to refilm this. Sadish, I'm trying to do something. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you.
Were you silent or were you silenced?
Okay, so when we were in Wales, there was a tree called a sapodilla tree. It used to bear sapodillas. I'm gonna paste a picture of what a sapodilla looked like here. And in the tree, it had a honeybee nest. It was a really big nest, and no one ever troubled it because it never troubled anyone, except when my cousins and I found out that there was a nest there. We tormented like every week. So the nest was like at the bottom of the tree. Like this is the tree, and the nest was like from here to here. So that was how big the nest was. And like if you're climbing the tree and you put your ears like at the top of the tree, you would hear these bees like bzz, like inside of the nest. So since we took a bottle, like a Coke's bottle or a Sprite bottle or something, and we put it by the hole where the bees fly out and go in from. They're like the main entrance, I guess. So from that hole, the bees would fly out and stuff. So we take the bottle, put it by the hole where they fly out, and we take a glass Stag or Banks bottle and we start hitting it. So this is us hitting it. And then when we hit the side of the trees, the bees got disturbed inside of the tree, and they start flying out and stuff. So this is basically what the game is. The fastest survives. Hit the tree, you collect your bees, and everybody collects their amount of bees. You don't get your bees in your bottle, you would go to the other person and loose your bees around them and let them run for them live. And then the bee will run them. Sometimes the bee will even run back you. So you have to really like run fast. One time, like it was running my other cousin. She was a little girl. When the bee started running her, she ran straight inside the house. And my grandma was sitting by the bench in front of the house. And my grandma can't walk so fast because she was like she had foot problems. And the bee started flying around her, and like it probably stung her, I guess. But I remember my cousin running out of the house with a broom and started laughing at my grandmother. It was weird. And I think my other little cousin, like the babies, they start crying hard because they were confused as of like what the hell is happening. That was story number 1. Next to us had a man named Bam. He used to be living there, and he had a lot of fruit trees inside his yard. And in his yard there was a lot of fruit trees, and in front of his yard had a cashew tree. So me, my cousin Tia, and my friend Divina, we were there and we were trying to get fruit, but we couldn't climb. So we had my cousin Tia, ignore from this video. Okay, that's my cousin Tia. She was climbing the tree, so she had to go climb the tree. And we thought the man wasn't at home, so we went and steal fruits from him. She was picking and like she was shying over cashews to us, so we was like catching. All of a sudden, the man named Bam, he walked down from his stairs and he went directly under the tree. So he stood directly under the tree, and my cousin was like frozen, like she didn't know what to do. She was scared, I was scared, and my other friend there was scared. So I'm gonna also insert a picture with my friend that was there. Yeah. So soon as the man, I think when the man turned around, she jumped off the tree and she hit her foot really hard. But she jumped over the drain, and then he turned around, and then all we run straight inside the house. And then we was like laughing a little bit. Story number 3. So when I was born with something called crystal eyes. So it's basically a thing where you see spirits. So think about this. A yard, cousins alone. When I was smaller, there was an extended family. All of our the cousins were together, and we lived at one place. So when the adults went out to like drink or to other important events that we couldn't go to, the eldest cousin would be there and look after us, like look over all of us, and we'd have fun in the yard because it was a really big yard. Let's get into the story now. So it was afternoon, I think. People, the elders in the household, they had to go to a funeral, I think. Is it a funeral? I think it was a funeral, you know. Yeah, I think it was my grandmom's sister or brother died, so they went out, and they were coming home the other day, and our grandfather was home with us. So yeah, and he was left to look after the place, like look after the workshop, because we had a workshop at the back, to look over the place and stuff. So yeah, he was there. He was the elder there in the yard with all of the cousins there, and we were playing hide and seek. So this is how it went. We play hide and seek. You play in the house at the back of the yard and at the front of the yard, and it was a really big place, so we enjoyed playing hide and seek. We had a pen in front, we had the underneath the bottom house, we had a whole storeroom at the side and behind it. Like, it was so much fun. It was a lot of places to hide, and we had over the other side of our neighbor, so we could jump over by him, but it was bare bush over there. And yeah, so yeah, and anyways, we played, we had so much fun, and it was my turn to catch, so I went and catch. Anyways, this is where it gets scary. So I was counting, and the gate at the back was padlocked. Like, nobody could have come in the yard, none. And I went to the back of the yard to catch people, and there was 2 toilets in our yard. There was a flush toilet and a pit toilet, or a latrine. And I went to both of the toilet, and I went to the front toilet, which was the flush toilet, and I checked in it. No one was sitting there hiding. And I checked around the yard. I found no one. Apparently, all of my cousins were hiding in my auntie room, underneath her bed and in her closet, cover up with the clothes. Like, that's how they were hiding. And me was at the back of the yard alone, and somebody was in the latrine, or the pit toilet, and I went to the pit toilet, and I was about to open it, and then there was this big, heavy, scary voice. Like, I forget directly what it told me, but I remember it like hollering up at me and telling me move in the toilet. So I thought it was my grandfather, so I was like, okay, like, let me move. And when I moved and I go in front to search, my grandfather was sitting at the bench in front, and I told my grandfather, like, there is somebody in the toilet at the back there. I'm a big man or something.
I'm having a fucking panic attack right now. I need to calm the fuck down because I'm having a panic attack right now because I'm so fucking mad. I thought I was gonna look.
Like, he holler up at me. And remember, I was small, so my grandfather, like, he didn't want to get up, but my father's workshop was at the back, so he had to get up. And he went to the back and checked, and the toilet was the same way it was, like, almost like somebody was in there. But when my grandfather opened the toilet, nobody was in there. So that gave me the chills that day. Is this what you're gonna do me? Am I gonna die now? Probably. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I see each and every one of you, and I thank you so much. Like, y'all really helped me in life. Like, I'm not being for fake, I'm being for real. Anyways, please consider subscribing. Because why not? Like, who wouldn't want to subscribe to this hottie?